quiet, Gary. It's starting. Da 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 go! Da 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 da. I'm ready.
Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review, and this time I shall be reviewing the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, which is the third SpongeBob movie in this SpongeBob film series. And this is distributed by Netflix. So this came out in 2020 and then got pushed back. And some areas 2021, even though I would consider this a 2020 movie, this is considered a Netflix film. And keep in mind there will be some spoilers in this review, so in case you've not seen this film, go watch it first. Or if you don't care, welcome anyways. So, when Gary, SpongeBob's best friend, who is a snail, is kidnapped, SpongeBob and Patrick embark on a mission to the Atlantic City to save him and bring him back home. Which is pretty much to sum up the movie of Sponge on the Run. This film was pretty disappointed in this one. I mean, because the first film from 2004, I reviewed that on my channel. Don't need to get into too much about that. I love that one. And I don't need to get into too much about Sponge Out of Water as well. The second film, I think that's very good. I like it more than some people do. Sponge on the Run. Yeah, Sponge on the Run kind of didn't do much for me. Here's what I will say though, with Sponge on the Run, the animation style is excellent. You know, I truly understand why they want to do 3D animation, even though part of me would stick to the 2D animation from the TV show, which of course the first film did, and for the majority of Out of Water, or at least until the third act of the film, it is 3D animation throughout the entirety of Sponge on the Run, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I mean, I do completely understand where they're going for this one. And I think all the characters, you know, SpongeBob, Patrick Star, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, and Sandy are all great characters. They all do their job. And you even have a couple of celebrity cameos in here. You have Keanu Reeves, who plays Sage, who potentially is pretty much helping SpongeBob and Patrick Star how to save Gary, the snail, potentially. There's this baddie king who's basically using Gary, the snail, so that he can feel as healthy as he can get, which is pretty much the villain. Yeah, that's a little bit cheesy the more I think about it. Then you also get to see Snoop Dogg in this movie. Yeah, okay. Here's what I will say though, guys. The flashbacks between whenever these characters were young, I don't mind some of these things. I thought Squidward's was actually pretty good. But the way they kind of just go back to SpongeBob's past when he was younger, it's kind of used a little too much as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm just like, can we just get back onto the story already? Because this story here in Sponge on the Run is very convoluted, unlike where Sponge Out of Water, it was pretty much taking its time to the climax, where it's actually in 3D 3D plus live action throughout the entirety of the third act of that movie. With Sponge on the Run, as I said earlier, it's completely 3D animation, which I'm not against. It's fine. even though I do prefer the 2D animation. this movie is all over the place, I think, because it at times loses focus, like whenever it's just trying to get going. And I think that is pretty much, to sum up Sponge on the Run, this is pretty forgettable, if I'm being honest with you, because it is, as I said, it is all over the place, and definitely not a movie I'd get back to, even though all the characters are still good. And as I said before, the animation is still good. I mean, some humor is still good. But all in all, guys, Sponge on the Run is definitely the weakest of the SpongeBob movies I've seen. But all in all, guys, this could have been so much better, and it at times kind of felt like a cash grab, and I'm going to give the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run a C+. There you go, guys. That is my review on Sponge on the Run. Comment down below. Let me know below what you guys think of Sponge on the Run. Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a great discussion down there. Those two spin-off movies, Saving Bikini Bottom and Plankton. No, I'm not going to review those movies. Yeah, I'm just going to do the proper SpongeBob movies. I'll still watch those other two at some point, but I'm not going to review those. But the fourth SpongeBob film that recently is being released, I'll definitely watch it and possibly review it sometime. And I heard people say it's actually better than Sponge on the Run, but I'll have to wait and see what my opinion thinks anyway. But thank you for watching these SpongeBob reviews. It's nice to bring a little more family-friendly content to my channel, because last year I reviewed the Paddington movies. This year I thought SpongeBob would be a nice one to do. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, if you want to comment, but more importantly, like and subscribe so that the channel can keep going as best as it can by notifying that bell before you leave for more updates, and all my social media links are in the description below. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you enjoyed my content so far. As always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.